Hi everyone, in this video we'll be looking at feasibility study. That's a very common question under your syllabus. Now, what's a feasibility study? So we're going to get the definition of a feasibility study. Now remember, in the hotel industry you can't just get into business. You have to get into a business that will give you profits. Now for you to choose a location or get those people that are going to work for you or set up that location or buy those equipment, you have to do a feasibility study, meaning you have to bring in or you bring on board an independent body or a group of people to just do an analysis or that really brings out a clear picture whether the project is viable or not. Now, what's a feasibility study? This is a typical, it's typically completed by an independent third-party consultant who specializes in analyzing hotel projects. So meaning this third party or this person has to analyze hotel projects. Analyze hotel projects. Let's talk on this. Now, a feasibility study determines whether a proposed hotel development is one, economical, feasible, and of value. So we conduct all this study to find out whether the project is economical, feasible, or of value. So we look at the location itself. Are we likely to get enough clients? We look at the size of the hotel, the rooms that you are going to construct, how attractive are the rooms, is a guest likely to come again, and even invite more people. In terms of security, do they feel much secure when coming to your place? If a flight checks into the country at 2 p.m., are they likely to get to that hotel minus being marked? So all those are classified under feasibility study. So what are some of the benefits of feasibility study? So why do you need to conduct a feasibility study? It's always beneficial to carry out such a project because it gives the stakeholders a clear picture. Once you're done with all this study, you're able to get a clear picture whether you'll be able to get profits or not. Now we look at key steps in conducting a feasibility study. So what are some of the steps in conducting a feasibility study? So number one, you do location analysis. As I had said, you analyze location, whether it's safe, are there cars, are there public transport, are there any other beautiful scenery in the location. Number two, you look at the total cost calculation. Now this includes the development and architectural cost prior to operational cost. Remember, you can only use what you don't have. For you to be able to come up with that luxurious place, you have sourced out finances, looked for investors, gone to banks and everything, or maybe your personal savings. So you have to do the total cost calculation whether you're able to manage or not. Number three, you look at hotel supply and demand. So that's hotel supply and demand. Now this involves analyzing all hotels in the local area. Now remember, you're not a monopoly in this given business. There are so many people that are doing this same business that you're thinking of. So how different are you going to be? What is this thing that is going to invite more people to come to your hotel and then leave the other hotel? A good example is the coastal line. When you look at the parts of Nyali, along Nyali, that coastal line, there are so many hotels. So what are you going to do that is different from this other hotel? As I've said, remember, you're not a monopoly, and there are so many people that are doing the same thing. So under feasibility study, you have to look at local hotel supply and demand. And then next you look at room rates and year-round occupancy. How are you able to know the occupancy of rooms? This can be done by getting information from tourist boards or competitor hotels. You can do a private research of room occupancy all year round. When you talk of room occupancy, how often are the rooms filled up and when are the rooms down? This will help in your staff determination, because you know that in the month of December I need so many people, but then in the month of January I need very few people, in the month of February I need very many people because people are celebrating Valentine. And then establishing and projecting hotel revenue resources. Now, in the hotel we get revenue from so many areas. We don't only get rooms from sale of food, there is sale of food, there is drinks, there is the rooms. We have got other amenities like the swimming pool, which is free, but then there are so many activities at the pool which are likely to be paid. You have got the gym, some have got parks, mini parks. There are those that have got daycare facilities, meaning you want to go do something in town, you don't want to carry your baby, so you can leave them at the daycare. So there are so many activities. So all these can be classified under sources of revenue to that given hotel. So that's all for steps in conducting a feasibility study. So we have said that step 1, there is location analysis. Step 2, there is total cost calculation, the cost that is going to be incurred when constructing this given project. Number 3, local hotel supply and demand. And then there's the room rate all year round, which can be done by doing a research from your competitors. We also have got establishing and projecting hotel revenue resources. And when we talk of revenue resources, we have said that you can consider doing good food, offering a wide range of drinks, both cheap and expensive, room occupancy at the pool, you add more activities at the gym, at the kids park and at the daycares. So that's all for feasibility study.